Hi there and welcome back to Japan, and we're back with more BAND-MAID. As you know, at the moment I'm trying to cram in loads of BAND-MAID and baby metal because I'm trying to build up from the sort of 10 or 12 views I'd listened to, 10 or 12 videos by them each I'd heard about a week ago, up to I've got mosquito bites if you can hear me scratching, by the way. Trying to build it up from the 10 or 12 songs I'd heard by each of the artists about a week ago to something a bit bigger, because I wanted to try and build up a list of my maybe top 5 songs by both artists. So I'm trying to hear all of the well-known popular songs by both of them. Anyway, moving on, today's video is The Non-Fiction Days by BAND-MAID, which is an interesting title. Usually their titles are quite punchy and direct, maybe even sometimes overly so, but this one sounds a little bit more poetic. So I'm interested to see where this goes. Actually, interesting point, I haven't really heard that I can think of, unless someone reminds me, anything particularly ballady from BAND-MAID. And this sounds like that's the direction it's going to go in. But I'm about to play it and be completely proved wrong. As you guys know, just before I start though, remember, BAND-MAID, I've heard a lot of songs from them by now, and I haven't heard anything that I didn't like. So the bar is raised very high, but everything from a sort of level of, that's good, all the way up to, that's brilliant. So let's see where this comes in. The Non-Fiction Days. Melancholy. Maybe it is a ballad. Maybe not. Enough to say about this so far. That's one way to boil your tea. This is a nicely off-kilter bridge. I hope they make the most of this. Yeah, I'll say first of all, it clocks in at nearly 5 minutes, which I'm going to stay off the bat. I don't think it needed to be that long. The riff was really good. I think the way it came in at the beginning, apart from being a total shock of what I expected, it had a fantastic sort of energy straight off the bat. I think it would have been better maybe to utilise that in a shorter arrangement and keep it punchy. A lot of the length of the song seemed to come from the chorus, and the funny thing is that the chorus was the bit I liked least about it. I really liked the verses. The verses were interesting, fantastic, felt they were building up to something. Now, actually, let me be a bit more clear on this, because maybe I'm going to sound like I'm coming across as jaded here, but let me explain myself. The verses and everything had a lot of energy, but there seems to be this pattern I've noticed with some BAND-MAID songs of the chorus being... some of them are very different, but some of them fall into this category where it is just the sort of one chord, one chord, one chord, one chord, like just a 4-chord progression and not much going on, which I mean, with a song like this, the vocal melody was not particularly interesting. La 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 la. Not much was happening in the chorus, so it's not that the chorus was bad, but this is a prime example of what I mean about BAND-MAID, because the quality of music is so high that something like this, where you've just got a straight 4-chord chorus and a pretty run-of-the-mill melody for the hook, it's not going to stand out considering the strength of some of their other songs. It's not to say it's bad, it's not going to stand out. However, this had some fantastic verses, and there was a lot of energy, especially in that bridge I was talking about. I am scratching the mosquito bites again. There was some fantastic energy in those bits, and I really liked where the bridge was going. The bridge was going in a great direction when it broke down. The bass line was really good, simple, but it added suddenly the mood changed, which was fantastically interesting. And I was expecting more to come out of that. Again, the bridge, there was nothing wrong with the bridge. It did just sort of the fact that they steered it towards, okay, well, here's a guitar solo again. I kind of thought, well, yeah, okay, that's, again, rather formulaic. I think that would be my biggest argument with this. If someone said, Non-Fiction Days by BAND-MAID was coming on the radio. Who listens to the radio? Let's use that example though anyway. Let's say you're driving along and it comes on the radio. I wouldn't turn it off. If it came on the CD, come forward a few years there, still old fashioned. If it came on the CD or the cassette tape, I don't keep a record player in the car, that would be very weird, wouldn't it? Skip all the time. Getting to the point. If it came on the album, I wouldn't skip it. No, I wouldn't skip it. Even at 5 minutes, I wouldn't skip it because it's good. But it's one of those songs that your ears wouldn't be glued to the speakers. You'd probably have a conversation while it was on. It would make good backing music because it just doesn't, it's very formulaic. It follows the formula of a lot of BAND-MAID songs, and it manages to string it out to almost 5 minutes, which is a bit much considering. So yeah, it's good. I'm starting to wonder whether maybe it'd be better for me to qualify my opinions by giving songs I react to a grade or a score or something, just so that my opinions are made more clear. So, because I spend a lot of time breaking down what I think needs to, well, I say needs to be, don't want to be so arrogant, think would be better changed. And maybe it comes across like I'm being overly harsh. Like I say, that would be very good. If it was the first time I heard a song by the band, that would be really good. In fact, that's better than the first song I did hear by them, which was Real Existence. I think makes a better song than that does. But still, I'm putting that in any other band's portfolio, that would be a really strong song. In BAND-MAID's portfolio, it's okay. I think that I would personally feel more happy if that was I think I'd be more happy if that was an album track. I think it's mainly the fact that it got a video that surprises me. That it got a video and therefore was almost definitely a single. That's kind of what surprises me. I'm like, that just sounds like a good album track, sort of 2 or 3 tracks from the end of the album, like a big rock song, just to keep the energy going through until the last moments of the record. Doesn't so much feel like a single. There you go. That is my fair and reasoned opinion. It's always opinion. But as always, I'm hoping it starts a conversation. You guys have been fantastic. You're always fantastic. BAND-MAID fans have been some of the most communicative and interesting people I've come across. So, get in there. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this song. Tell me what you think about the length. Tell me what you think about the chorus. If you can answer those questions, I'd be very interested. As always, I'm really sorry that I don't always get the time to reply now as much as I want to, but believe me, I do read all of the responses and I appreciate them all. And I know who the regular responders are, so I will try to get back to you regulars as best I can. Anyway, thank you so much, and until next time you want to join me, for now, ciao ciao. There will be more BAND-MAID coming up. I've still got plenty more BAND-MAID lined up, and so hopefully we'll be seeing some, they're all good, but hopefully we'll be seeing some more real highlights soon. Ciao.